G'day everybody, how's it going? It is the Bond for it. It's been a little bit, but in this video, as you see the title, yes, I will be talking about AFL's most overhated players who are actually good, if you know what I'm saying. So like players that are hated on and people that say they're shit and stuff like that, but they're actually like really underrated and really good. So that's what the video is going to be on about. A couple players, and yeah. Alright, so first of all, we got Dustin Martin. Dustin Martin, he's an absolute star. If it wasn't for him in the 2020 grand final, Richmond would have probably been, it would have been a big struggle for them to beat Geelong, because he just led from the front. He's won 3 Norm Smiths, he's won a Brownlow, and he just gets so much hate. He gets a lot of hate, and I don't get why, because he's an absolute star of our game. Unfortunately, he's out injured at the moment, but yeah, Dustin Martin is just an absolute star, and I don't know why he gets so much hate. Alright, so the next one is really interesting as well, but I'm going to be picking Tom Mitchell. This guy gets, against Collingwood, he racks up the disposals. He's got 50 disposals against Collingwood, and then yesterday he got 44 disposals against Collingwood. Like, that's crazy, and people are still hating on him, saying he's no good. 84 disposal efficiency as well, and I think it's 12 score involvements or something like that. So it's insane how people actually hate on this guy and say he's overrated and not good, because he's won a Brownlow as well. That shows you how good he is and stuff like that. So yeah, people seem to hate on Tom Mitchell, but I think he's an absolute class player and will go down as a great for the Hawks. Next, we have Jakey Stringer from the Bombers. He has been, this year, he's been really good, I reckon, for the Bombers. To be fair, the other years he hasn't been like at his absolute best and consistent enough, but this year I think he's been very consistent, and I think he's a star. Essendon, he suits Essendon well. He's, like I said, he's a really good player, really talented player, explosive player, and yeah, I love him. Of course I love him because he was a former Dogs player. But yeah, Stringer is really talented, and I don't know why this man gets so much hate as well, because he's an absolute gun. Alright, so the last player we have is Jordan Goalie. This year, since he's been put in the midfield against Melbourne, he's been insane. He's averaging pretty good disposals, and yeah, the midfield suits him extremely well, and I think he's a really talented player. Forward line, he was a great forward line player, but I think midfield the midfield just made him an even better player, and I think he needs to stay in the midfield for the rest of his career, because it really suits him, and I think he'll I don't know if he'll win a Brownlow or anything, but yeah, he's a really talented and a bit like a stringer, actually. But yeah, he's a great player and he gets a lot of hate. Alright, thank you guys. It was only a short video, but I just wanted to address that to TikTok. You guys probably don't really care, but that's my most overhated players.